Hi, Dame. I guess what was kind of that final drive like on Saturday? What was your perspective and emotions as kind of the whole thing went down?
Uh, Really just like I don't know. It's certain points in the game where I feel like for me personally, just like feel different. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of those times in my career where it just feels different. It feels like you feed off the energy, and that's what you kind of look for a player. But I knew that if I was gonna be out there, I had to make a play, and I was really, really looking forward to making a play because I knew that I have confidence in myself that I could make a play for our team. And so I was really excited and really happy, and I knew we could get it done, and just push that energy from the team and continue to do it.
Bennett?
Hey, Dame. It's been sort of a tough season, a lot of ups and downs for you personally. I know with sort of disappearing from the lineup for a game or two. How do you sort of push through and just stay committed to everything? And what sort of motivates you during that stretch to know that you'll get that chance to be out there, and be a top target on the last drive of a close game?
What motivates me to just work hard is, my dream and my goals that I set for myself. And so whatever my role may be for the team, it doesn't really matter. It's not that big of a deal for me. Adjusting my role. This is the first time where, like you said, you go back a little bit in the lineup, stuff that you never see coming. It didn't really bother me though, because I just looked at it as another way, like, oh, now you can be a leader for these guys on the sideline, which you have never really had to do in your career. And so for me, it was a good thing. Like, I'm just sitting there like, wow, I'm so happy for these guys. They making plays. You know what I'm saying? We all working the same every single day, working hard, pushing each other. So for me, it just motivated me to keep going hard. Like, I know they're going to go in and make a play. And whenever they call me to go in, I'm going to go in and make a play. It doesn't really matter who gets the credit. At this point, it's just like, I'm really seeing that, it's more so about winning and playing together with your team and feeding off that energy. That's what I love to do. That's what I love to be a part of.
Ben Arnett?
Hey, Dame, games like this against Georgia, is it exciting to have a chance as a team and a program to sort of measure yourselves against a team like that?
Yes, sir, for sure. I mean, for obvious reasons, you're going up against the best. You're going to have to elevate your game. You have to play at the top of your game, and so that's always exciting. But at the end of the day, it comes down to it's just football, and it's just up to us to take care of our business because, we can only beat ourselves. So great opponent, great opportunity, but it comes back to us and us just being together, playing with the energy that we had last week at the end of the game and just making it happen.
Go ahead, Colin.
Hey, Damon, Coach Drinkwitz today was telling us he was happy the process rewarded you Sunday because of what the season's been like for you and, things you've gone through that we don't know about. And I don't mean to dig into your personal life or anything, but just what has the season been like for you and kind of being far from home, and who have you relied on for strength? Where's your strength come from this year?
Man, my strength comes from God. I'm glad you asked me that. But yeah, for sure, I think my personal life, my journey and my faith has really been, the foundation for sure, as far as like why I can keep a positive mindset regardless of what happens or what's going on, no matter how chaotic it might look. This is my faith, because I understand that to me, God is sovereign, and I know that, everything is a part of his plan. So I just focus on controlling what I can control in any situation and know it's going to work out for the best.
Jack Sobel?
James, so a couple of those two passes you caught on the last drive, those were kind of timing routes that require like good chemistry with the quarterback. What's your relationship like with Connor right now? And what do you think about him as a quarterback?
I think the world of Connor. I mean, from the beginning, from day one, I always liked all of our quarterbacks on the roster, even when, in the beginning of the season, Sean Rod was starting. And, I know that any of those guys at any point can go in and know exactly what they need to do. And they're going to get the job done. They're going to make the passes. They're going to make the checks, whatever it is. And so I got confidence in all of our guys. And those timing routes, that's like, it is a timing route, but it's just playing football. And we've done it enough times in practice, and we continue to work on it. So I was looking forward. I knew he was going to have the ball exactly where I was supposed to be, and we had that trust.
Go ahead, Dave.
Hey Damon, I think if I heard Coach Drinkwitz right, he said they named you Offensive Player of the Game. Is that right?
Yeah, I won it with Keke as well. So we.
What did that mean to you personally? How rewarding was it to, get that validation, I guess?
For me, it's not really validation. I would say it's just like, reassurance that like you're doing the right things. No matter what is going on, no matter what your role is, you continuing to control what you can control, and that being your mindset. That it just shows me like continue to focus on what you are focusing on and the right things, and it'll pay off. It'll pay off. Opposed
There,
to
there were some times in games where you had some drops. How much did that become something you focused on, or is that something if you do focus on too much, it gets you thinking about it? Or how do you process when you're having that problem?
no, I don't really focus on it at all. If I drop the ball, for me, I know it is a focus type of thing, like last minute, taking your eyes off of it or something like that. I have confidence in my hands and I'm a natural hand catcher. I mean, that's obvious, but yeah, it's just a focus thing. And so if I ever drop a ball, I just look to myself and, just continue to speak positive things like what it takes to make the catch. Like, okay, focus on the ball, see it all the way through. I tell myself things like that. And so I don't really focus on, oh, you dropped the ball. I mean, it happens, and I'm still learning and becoming a better player each and every day. And so I look forward to it. I like it, actually. I like having those moments where, I'm low, not because, obviously it takes away from the teams, but you can only go up from there, and it allows me to stay humble and keep me going.
Thanks.
Bennett?
Damon, you mentioned you and Keke getting that honor together. How much have you guys gotten to know each other this season? Just sort of coming from different places, but being those senior receivers. I don't know. Has Columbia sort of become a home to you, even though it's only been the 1 year for you guys, or is that something that you talked about at all?
Columbia has been a home since like day one when I first committed here. Just more so in this building, it feels like home. Just with the players around here and the coaches and the ecosystem that we're in. It is an awesome one, and it's a lot of love and people care about you. And so it's always felt like home. With me and Keke, we've been working together, working routes and stuff before the season started. When he first got here from his first day, like extra work, and so we kind of developed our relationship then, and it's just continued to develop. We we room in the same rooms, like the hotels and stuff like that. And so we're pretty close. We're getting closer as the season continues to go.
Anything else for Dame? All right, we'll let him go with that.